Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 12 image spoils last week's big cliffhanger. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up the cliffhanger from last week is subtly revealed in a recently published Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 12 graphic. The final stages of Georgie and Mandy's pregnancy are approaching, and their daughter's arrival is imminent. In light of this, the Coopers are making every effort to prepare for the arrival of their newest family member, including hosting enjoyable events to celebrate the soon-to-be mother after a terrifying 9 months. CBS publishes a new promotional still for Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 12 that subtly reveals the cliffhanger from last week, in which Mandy's mother may try to get back together with her. For background, Mary decided to contact Mrs. McAllister and try to reason with her after Mandy was placed on bed rest. Young Sheldon really left the plotline open, but Mandy's mother was open to the Cooper matriarch's interference. They have reconciled, as evidenced by Mrs. McAllister's attendance at Mandy's baby shower. Related, when young Sheldon is the dumbest Cooper, he explains how Georgie achieved success. Young Sheldon verifies that Mandy is in the final 2 months of her pregnancy, following her most recent visit to the doctor. If that is in the character's future, she would probably give birth before the conclusion of Season 6 due to the storyline rhythm of the program. She has preeclampsia, according to the medical examination. It's not out of the ordinary, yet it might kill her and her child. This would account for Mandy's absence in The Big Bang Theory, a relatively recent narrative hole established by young Sheldon, even though it may be a little grim for a joyful family comedy. Although she and Georgie's courtship resumes, the nerdy sitcom foreshadows their tragic breakup because the oldest Cooper child was exposed to have been in multiple failed marriages when he made an appearance on The Big Bang Theory. However, CBS still has time to carry on with this endearing storyline about Mandy and Georgie for the time being. Because of a couple of catastrophes that are coming their way, young Sheldon has to make the most of their time with the Coopers. That includes George's unavoidable demise, which was brought on by his infidelity scandal. More, the college conflict in Young Sheldon Season 6 has already been spoiled by Big Bang Theory. Source: Instagram/Young Sheldon. Young Sheldon Season 6 Episode 12 image spoils last week's big cliffhanger. Here's what you missed. Hold onto your seats, Young Sheldon fans. If you thought last week's cliffhanger left you on the edge of your seat, this latest revelation might have you reconsidering your approach to spoilers. That's right, the latest image from Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 12 has completely spoiled the jaw-dropping twist from last week's big cliffhanger, and we're here to unpack it all for you. You won't believe the hidden details that were practically shouting at us from the screen. Before we dive into the image that has everyone talking, let's take a quick recap of the dramatic events of Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 11. The episode ended with a shocking cliffhanger. George Cooper Sr. was on the verge of making a life-changing decision, and Sheldon's mother, Mary, was caught in an emotional turmoil, with her future hanging in the balance. The tension was palpable as viewers were left wondering how the Cooper family would handle this pivotal moment. The promotional image for Episode 12 would give us all the answers way sooner than expected. The image that spoiled everything, the unseen giveaway. If you haven't already seen the promo image for Young Sheldon Season 6, Episode 12, you might want to brace yourself for what's coming. In what can only be described as a huge spoiler, the image released by the network inadvertently gave away key plot points that fans were hoping to see unfold next. The picture shows George Sr. standing next to Mary, with the tension between them palpable as they seem to be having a serious discussion. At first glance, this doesn't seem like much of a spoiler. However, a deeper look reveals something that no one expected. George Sr.'s posture and body language suggest that he's made a decision about his future, one that immediately connects back to the cliffhanger from episode 11. If you look closely, you'll notice George Sr. is holding a briefcase, something that hints at a possible job-related decision or even a potential move that could change the course of the Cooper family's future. But the real kicker is the subtle expression on Mary's face, which indicates that she might already know what's coming. Could it be that the image has just confirmed the outcome of George Sr.'s dilemma from last week? If this image is any indication, George's fate may have already been sealed, robbing fans of the suspense they were eagerly anticipating. Why this image was so devastating? A look at what could have been. The true problem with this promotional image is that it essentially gave us all the answers before we had a chance to experience the drama ourselves. Imagine the shock and surprise viewers would have felt if they hadn't seen this image. The mystery of George Sr.'s decision could have remained a tantalizing cliffhanger, keeping fans on the edge of their seats until the next episode. However, the image not only spoiled the outcome, but also hinted at specific plot details that would have been far more impactful if revealed gradually. The subtle details, like George's body language and Mary's facial expression, pointed toward a resolution that many fans were hoping would be a slow burn. Instead, the show gave away key emotional beats, leaving us to wonder what the point of the cliffhanger even was. So what could have been a powerful narrative moment now feels a bit deflated. Fans who were hoping for a dramatic twist in the next episode were left with little to speculate about, thanks to this early reveal. What was meant to be a week-long suspenseful wait turned into a mere formality, with all the answers practically spelled out for us. Could this be a marketing misstep? The internet's reaction. As expected, the internet had a lot to say about this image leak. Fans took to social media to voice their frustration over how the show had undermined the cliffhanger. Many pointed out that the show's promotional team should have been more careful with what they chose to release, especially after such a high-stakes, emotional moment. Young Sheldon has long relied on cliffhangers to build anticipation and excitement for future episodes. But this unintentional spoiler might have broken that formula. So much for a shocking twist next week. Thanks for ruining everything, #YoungSheldon. While another commented, if I wanted to know the answer before the episode aired, I would have just read a plot summary, not looked at promo images. Come on. The backlash was swift and widespread, with fans expressing disappointment in how the situation was handled. In a world where spoilers are more closely guarded than ever, this promotional blunder felt like a major step back for the show. While marketing departments have always strived to build excitement for upcoming episodes, this image left fans feeling like they had already seen the episode before it even aired. Could this be intentional? A deeper conspiracy? Of course, there's always the possibility that this image leak wasn't a mistake at all. Could the show have intentionally released this image to get fans talking and create buzz around episode 12? In today's world of social media-driven promotion, it's entirely possible that this spoiler was part of a larger strategy to build anticipation in a different way. The decision to spoil the cliffhanger could be a calculated move to spark debate and keep fans engaged, even if it means sacrificing some of the surprise. If this is true, then perhaps we're all just too quick to judge. Maybe young Sheldon is playing 3D chess while we're all still stuck in a game of checkers. After all, the reveal of George Sr.'s decision in the image could be a clever misdirection, with the true twist coming in a completely different form. Is the image truly what it seems, or is there more beneath the surface than we can imagine? What this means for the rest of the season. Regardless of whether this was an intentional spoiler or a marketing misstep, one thing is certain: episode 12 of Young Sheldon is going to be a game changer. Even though the cliffhanger from episode 11 was spoiled by the image, there's still plenty of room for surprises. Will George and Mary be able to move forward together after this momentous decision? How will Sheldon react to the changes in his family dynamic? And what other surprises are in store for the Cooper family? The suspense may be gone, But that doesn't mean the drama is over. Episode 12 is still packed with potential twists and emotional moments that will have viewers hooked. The final verdict: was it really a spoiler? In the end, whether this image spoiled everything or not is up for debate. Some fans are frustrated by the early reveal, while others are still looking forward to the episode despite the spoiler. One thing's for sure, young Sheldon has found a way to keep fans engaged, whether it's through cliffhangers, spoilers, or just good old-fashioned family drama. So next time you see a promo image for young Sheldon, make sure to take a closer look. You never know when the show might accidentally, or maybe intentionally, spoil the biggest twists in ways you didn't expect. But let's be real, even though we may have seen this spoiler coming, we'll still be watching the episode, and you will too. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.